my name is Victoria and welcome to my channel. 2020 has been a year to say the least, but I do believe that it's shown us what really matters and what's important in life, even with all the tragedy that's occurred. I'm hoping that with the vaccine starting to come out, with a new change in presidency, and just blindly hoping that 2021 will be better, 2021 will be better. I wanted to make a video about just some habits that I started doing myself that I think these are really good and really beneficial for my future. Why not make a video about 5 habits that I've been doing that you can do to better yourself as well. And with that being said, let's get into the video. All right, so the first habit that I've been doing that not a lot of people like talking about, but is super important, is starting to save money. A lot of us don't like to hear it, but money can be the downfall for a lot of us, and by a lot of us, I definitely include myself into the whole thing, because it's so easy to be tempted by new cars or new clothes and new technology with Instagram and YouTube, and just everybody showing off what they got or what they worked hard for. But I feel like there's a lot of focus on getting what you want in the now versus preparing for the future. Putting money away for a rainy day, or saving 3 to 6 months expenses, or saving up for a goal that you want to accomplish. Maybe you want to get a new car, but you save for it. You don't immediately go out, put a loan on it. Save up the money to buy it outright, and then all you have to do is pay the insurance and taxes to maintain it. A big lifestyle change, something that invests in you instead of buying something for your temporary pleasure, because I've made that mistake so many times, especially earlier on in 2020, when all I was doing, I was sitting at home and I was online shopping, and it was not good. It was not good, and I feel like I wish I started learning more about financial literacy like I am now, and becoming better and thinking about my retirement, which is another thing that you should save for, or start looking into saving for. I've been watching more channels like The Financial Diet or The Break with Patricia Bright, I love her, or Investing with Rose, Nate O'Brien. I think you owe it to yourself to learn a little bit more about what you can do for you in the future. I've started taking steps to ensure that future me is going to be as happy as she can be. And I think that's a big step that a lot of people need to take in their life, whether you're 16 or you're 30 or you're 20. I just jumped age and then went down, what the heck? Either way, it's a step that you need to take. It's a habit that you need to start doing and thriving off of. The next habit that I believe in making your better self, it's just by making healthier choices. I think that is a key thing, whether that be by doing exercises or switching from soda to water every day. You don't have to go full out when it comes to making healthier choices, like signing up for a gym membership. You don't gotta do that. Just do a couple of exercises in your house instead of taking the elevator. Maybe take the stairs. Doing your stretches in the morning, doing it right before you go to bed, doing it right before you work out. Definitely when you're warming up and cooling down, do your stretches. Just making those kind of small things, small adjustments to your life, your daily routine, just the healthier ones, and it doesn't have to be super hard. You don't have to totally give up on your fast food. Try to make an adjustment to where you're not having it and indulging in it too much. Moderation really is key. The next habit that I have on the list is kind of a hard one because we're constantly around it all the time, but that is to reduce screen time. So that includes your phone, that includes your iPad, your tablet, your TV, your laptop, all of that stuff. Maybe reduce it a bit, quite in 2021. I know that's so hard, especially for me. I love my technology. I love being on YouTube. I love watching YouTube. I love watching Netflix and Hulu. I love working on my laptop, and I love just Googling and all that stuff. I love that stuff. And so reducing the screen time has been incredibly hard, but I've just been taking baby steps. And I feel like it's very important to say baby steps are still steps. You know, you don't have to take huge leaps just to be successful with this one habit, you know? This one you may or may not agree with me on, but it's simply learning more. I'm one of those people who are just constantly curious, and I'm always asking questions. And while I'm ready to be done with college, school in general, and done with learning topics that I didn't really want to learn about, that I have to for my major or just to graduate, I love learning. And I believe that it's an essential thing that everybody should continuously do. The more that you know, the more valuable you are. You have the ability to do something with this knowledge, or to make something with this knowledge, or to help others with that knowledge. Knowledge can do so much. With all the resources that you have at your fingertips, like if you're watching me right now on a phone or a laptop or a computer or a or a TV, you have the ability to learn anything you want to learn right now. It's an amazing time for humans because we can know whatever we want to know. You've got YouTube, you've got internet articles, you've got Google, which translates to the Google, the internet articles. You've got people to ask. There's books, tons of books. The world is based on people writing down their information, giving it to the public. There's so much that you can use, so many resources that you have. Knowledge is power. The last thing that I think is really important from going to 2020 to 2021 is making time for you and relaxing, just putting yourself first. I feel like 2020 showed that self-care is essential. Having your little routines is essential. I feel like just focusing on you with everything happening, like obviously it can feel like I can't focus on me, like there's too much happening. I feel like you're allowed to cut out times that are just centered on you to constantly rejuvenate yourself. Put a pause in life and just enjoy the moments. It's a habit that we need to continue doing. We need to bring it over into the future years. We're all, especially as Americans, we're also focused on, I gotta work, and then I can relax. I feel like you should be able to work and relax. That's kind of where I love the Europeans' way of life. You know, they have a work-life balance, which I think we need to start incorporating, because work is not all that there is. Therapy is a good way to do some self-care. Meditation, personally, I can't do it. I've got too many thoughts. But meditation is another good way. Just a simple spa night is a good way to do it. I'm not trying to be like, oh, you gotta be super productive. You gotta make this next year king. You gotta do it all. No, we're still in a pandemic. It's still a crazy world right now. Don't overwhelm yourself. Do what you can, and at the end of the day, just try to make yourself happy. Honestly, making it to the end of 2020 to get to 2021 is a gift in itself, and you should be very, very proud. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and you found my 5 habits that I think are very important. I hope you found them enlightening in some kind of way. Leave down habits that you want to talk about or that you want to put into the discussion, because it's super important that we are constantly building each other up and building a little community of helpfulness and all that great stuff. Until next time, thank you guys for watching.